Happy World Water Day! Just going to take a moment to say thank you for all the lovely, pure, healthy water that we have access to. And the oceans. I'm Natalie Fee. I'm the founder of City to Sea. We're a small campaigning organisation and a young one based in Bristol, running campaigns to stop plastic pollution at source. Our two campaigns that we focus on are Refill, which is our free national tap water campaign to prevent plastic pollution from single-use plastic bottles, so you can refill on the go wherever you see the little blue sticker. And Switch the Stick, which was our big campaign last year to call on retailers to stop making cotton buds out of plastic and make them out of paper instead, which is what I'm going to be talking to you about for the next 6.5 minutes or thereabouts. So, a bit about the background. Basically, I had been doing a bit of some beach cleaning along the Avon Gorge, and I was just picking up hundreds of these cotton buds. There's me putting on a bit of a moody face. I actually have a really good time when I'm beach cleaning. It's a really fun thing to do, and I was really buoyant and happy, but I had to put on my serious face for the cotton buds. So that was about 800 cotton buds, which we picked up along a 450-metre stretch of riverbank. And this isn't just a local issue to Bristol. As you may know, cotton buds is a global issue, and these photos stem from the far reaches of Scotland right the way down to St Ives. Like hundreds of thousands of them are littering our coastline. Now, thanks to the Marine Conservation Society Beach Watch report every year for their amazing data. Laura, where are you? Thank you. I love you. Cotton buds are the most prevalent item of plastic sewage-related debris found on our beaches and have been for the last 10 years running, and with over 200 cotton bud sticks per kilometre of coastline. So they really are a scourge, and I hate them. I just think it didn't need to be made out of plastic. It really just seemed such a simple switch to me. So I thought, okay, who can I get some money to pay me to do this campaign? And I thought about the water companies, given that cotton bud sticks are a problem for them. It makes them look bad because they're leaking out of their sewage systems, and also they're blocking their sewers and costing them millions. So they seemed like a natural choice to go to. So I pitched to all 11 water companies, I think it was, and out of those, 3 of them said, yes, we'll give you some money. I think they were probably the most forward-thinking ones. They took a punt on me. So thanks to Wessex Water, Anglian and Thames Water, who gave me £5,000 each to run Switch the Stick. Around this time, I discovered FIDRA, who are a fantastic charity in Scotland who'd been running the Cotton Bud Project for 18 months. So I thought my campaign at that point was doomed. I had a cry, and then I got on the phone to them and was like, what can we do? I'd really like to support what you're doing. Can we merge? Can I put my petition on your site? And the trustees for FIDRA felt it would be better to keep it separate because we were hoping to take a few risks that they maybe weren't happy with. But they said, we're not going to run a public-facing campaign. So for us, that was the green light. So we got our own website up and running. Within a month, we had about 6,000 signatures, which was hard going, and I thought that was really crap, but actually turns out that was quite good. And then for a small organisation, I think we had about sort of 500 people on our mailing list. And we mainly got those signatures through video. So my background is in TV, and I knew filmmakers, and I knew we could do stuff on a shoestring. So we did a sort of presenter-led piece, which got about 80,000 views. We chucked about 100 quid in for Facebook advertising. That generated a lot of awareness and a lot of petition signatures. And then the other one was just literally, I was surfing in, sounds very cool, I don't do it that often, down in Cornwall, and I came out and there was so many cotton buds on the beach, so I gave my iPhone to my partner and was like, can you just film me doing this again? And that went really well. The sound was shocking. It was a terrible film, but it did really well because it was just live, and as it is. Then the tipping point really for our campaign was when 38 Degrees got in touch and said, would you like to run Switch the Stick on our 38 Degrees Campaigns by You platform? And that was a difficult decision. I ummed and I ahed. A lot of people said, no, don't do it. You'll lose control of the campaign. But I thought, well, you know, I haven't really got a lot to lose. And we're at 6,000 signatures and we feel like we've plateaued. And it was a really good move. I really enjoyed working with them. We went from 6,000 signatures to 155 in the next month. I had all the support of their additional PR team, who were actually also based in Bristol, which was handy, all their social media support. It was free, which was a bonus, a big bonus, and when it really came to the crunch, we had the ability to hone in on retailers when they switched or when they didn't switch. So this was a particularly happy day in our grey, sort of cold, wintry office in December when I think we had about 4 retailers on that day get in touch and say that they were going to switch the stick. That's Michelle, my co-worker, who's also a filmmaker, and yeah, we celebrated that day. So over the course of about 8 weeks, we got ended up about 157 supporters. 9 UK retailers pledged to switch the stick by the end of 2017. We've estimated that that's 89 tonnes of flushable plastic, which is stopped at source annually. Pleased about that. And we grew the City to Sea mailing list by 900%. I think in practical terms that was from about 2,000 to 20,000. One cool thing that we did, just to highlight, we worked with a company called 1 Minute Briefs. If you haven't heard of them, check them out on Twitter. They put a brief out to all their designers, and we were talking about how plastic gets into the food chain, and this was some of the ideas that they came up with, which made us smile, and we could then use for free, so free digital campaign content. This one I loved. Unfortunately, Asda didn't use it when they came to that, and this one especially. Sainsbury's have gone a step further and actually used marine-safe biodegradable glue. So what do I think made a difference? Well, it was my first time doing it, so this is just my guesses. A front person with a personal story. It was a very visual campaign. You know, the plastic cotton buds are ugly and are shocking. The previous groundwork that had been done by FIDRA, talking to the retailers, letting them know about the problem and asking them to change. Filmmaking in-house and being able to make decisions really quickly, and a simple switch really for retailers to make, and collaboration with a great campaigning platform and a petition platform. So yeah, do follow us on social and keep your eye out for our campaigns in 2017. Thanks.